Tom, what do you wish that you'd have known 10 years ago, and why is that important?
Tough question. Tough question. I suspect that had I learned 10 years ago to be a better listener, I might have made fewer mistakes. I might have made better judgments. Not only listening to the people that I work with, listening to the customers, listening to the markets, listening to what the regulators are trying to tell us. They telegraph what's coming. And sometimes, particularly when you're in the early years of a new business, you're gung-ho, you've got your ideas, you're charging ahead, you're right, everybody's wrong. And you don't stop and listen often enough to, are things changing? So the RDR was an example.
RDR?
The RDR, sorry, it was the Retail Distribution Review, and it was the regulator trying to re-regulate how the industry behaved. And if you really listened and if you took them seriously, they telegraphed the kind of things that were to come. And they were particularly concerned about some sales behaviors. And we got that one, we saw that one, and there were financial planners that did real plans, and there were some financial planners that actually were product sellers. They were trying to get rid of the product sellers in the market, although they didn't actually say it that way. We got that piece. But the ramifications of that were that a lot of people with small amounts of money could no longer get advice. And had you known that early on, you might have come up with something to try to help those people. And now you're seeing lots of robo-advice offerings come out in response to what's happened. But this is 4, 5, 6 years later. So we could have listened there a little bit better. We could have listened to what was going on in the United States, and we could have found out that price competition was going to become more fierce than it had been in the UK, and that's arrived. And it's no bad thing. It's no bad thing for the customers. The regulator has also latched on to that one, and we could have heard that from them. From the pension regulator, they telegraphed that there were certain changes coming in terms of the annual allowances, the lifetime allowances rather, getting smaller and smaller. You know, on and on and on and on and on. We were so full of our own business plan that I don't think often enough we took the time to just keep the mouth closed and the ears open. And so we try to do that a little more these days. Still not sure we're good enough at it, though.
Thank you, Tom.